Okay guys, today we're going to learn how to solve the gear cube. Okay, the first thing about the gear cube is that it has a parity, which means that it is actually quite easy to solve, as difficult as it looks. But because of the gears mean that you can only do half turns, it means that it's actually quite difficult to scramble. So let's scramble the cube and learn how to solve it. Okay, so the first step is to find a corner on the left and an edge piece next to it which match. So it would be these two. Look around the cube, there might be one, there should be one. There's one there, it's the blue and purple. If there's not, pick a corner, locate the edge, and it should be easy to intuitively put it in the right place. Now the next step, you want to firstly make a line of 3. So I want to get the correct corner in that place. So look around for the other blue and purple corner. There it is, directly underneath it. Now this is perfect because what you want to do is get it right underneath the other corner. So if you say it was up here, which it can be, so it's there and your edge and corner is here, then just put it onto the bottom. So now it's in this corner, and then turn it round so it's underneath it. Now how you get it to there with the edge still in place is once it's underneath it, do a right turn so that the edge moves to the back, then do a down turn, doesn't matter which way, and then you'll see that you've got it in a line diagonally. So you've got one corner there, an edge there, and the other corner there. Now simply bring them together. Okay, so the next step is to get the other purple side, because they will have matched up, as you can see here, the red and purple has all matched up onto the top with the other purples. Basically match them up. So from now on, hold the first side that you did, in my case the blue and purple, in your left hand at the top, and then you can move the bottom or the right as needed. Now in this case the purple is on the diagonally opposite corner, and for this you just need to bring it up. Now it could already be there, or it could also be directly underneath it, in which case just do a down turn and then a right turn. So from here you will have one of 3 cases. Now if you're lucky, then the top side will be completely done, with both of the remaining edges in the right places and the centre being correct. This is the second case that you might get, where the centre is correct and the 2 edges on top are indeed the purple ones, but they are in the wrong places, they need to be flipped. Now to do this, hold the first line that you did in the left hand, as I said, and do a full 360 turn on the right side, which way doesn't matter. Then turn the bottom, again, which way doesn't matter, and then do another 360 turn with the right side. And as you can see, all 4 edges are in the right place. Some still aren't turned correctly, but remember I said that's fine, and all 4 corners and the centre are facing up. Here is the final case, where the edges are in the right place, as you can see, but the centre is incorrect. Now to sort this, do an R turn, again which way doesn't matter, then do a D turn, and again which way doesn't matter, do another R turn while this is out the way down here, again which way doesn't matter, and finally put this back onto the opposite corner, if you like, and then afterwards you have to bring the bottom up on the side which includes the correct centre, in this case purple. So if that didn't make sense, you will have the purples on top on the left here, you'll have the purples on the bottom on the right here, and then you will be able to either pull it up on the left or on the right, so clockwise or anti-clockwise. And in this case the purple is on the back, so I'll be bringing it up anti-clockwise. Now doing this may cause the edges to be flipped, and that's fine, you'll just have to do the algorithm which I just said for the other case. And there you go. Now at this point it may not look like it, but your cube is actually solved. All you have to do is orientate the gears, and that involves simply turning one side over and over again until they all fall into place on that axis. So there we go, these two have fallen into place. Now we have these four all around the middle here. Now do it again. It will lock up probably, but depending on how good your cube is. And then you'll be left with these. And your cube will be solved. Now a quick point on orientating the gears. Every time you turn a side 3 times, the gears become flat again, as you can see, and turning the gears 6 times will mean that you've completely flipped the middle, which will be the same as turning the center on a 3x3 twice, like that. So that means that to do a full cycle, instead of doing 4 turns, you need to do 12. So at most, when trying to orientate the gears, you will have to do it 11 turns. And if you can notice it, then you'll realise that you only need to do 1 turn the other way. I hope this tutorial has been helpful. Leave a comment and please subscribe.